AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Cain will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Xander Bogaerts heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 2.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And you've got a couple of clubs here that are each in first place in their divisions coming in. So you start to wonder, maybe this could even possibly be a World Series preview. Granted, it may be a bit premature, but each of these teams is at least in the conversation.
Cain's ready. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
You know, guys, for me, this team does such a great job in 2-strike counts when they put the ball in play. They're in the bottom third in the league in strikeouts, so you know they're going to hit it. Continue to put the ball in play, and that'll give them an excellent chance to win.
Pulled toward right center field. Pence has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. You get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
David Ortiz will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Up top, it's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Just underway here in San Francisco. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Something has to give themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in, hoping he can start this series a little better than he finished the last one. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. Slapped hard the opposite way, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Roenis Elias, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, if we take a look here, left-handed hitters are hitting less than .250 against him. He's really been able to dominate them.
Joe Panik comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
Swing and a liner. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Angel Pagan will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And they've had to fly cross country here to start this road trip, so these will be a pretty telling next few series to see what this team's really made of.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Runners off for second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castillo is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I don't think it's any secret, and I'm not trying to be funny, but they need Buster Posey to bust out in this game. He was only able to hit in the low 200s last month. A disappointing output for someone with his abilities. He knows he's better than that, so I expect him to play with a chip on his shoulders. We turn the page on the calendar.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Throw over to Ortiz, gets him 2 down. With a moment now, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out toward second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. After 1, no score. Dustin Pedroia will stride in now. 2 for 5 in the series finale on Sunday.
Dustin Pedroia.
On Kane bringing the fastball now as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 8 home runs and 22 RBIs. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Well, unfortunately, it appears he's going to be forced out of the game with what looks like a lower right arm injury. And it could be a number of issues, of course, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. Brock Holt will come on now to replace him as he's in to pinch run following the injury. Line toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Whew, nice play.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Rusney Castillo will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Kane sets. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
A runner on third, one away. Maybe the thinking here is, if we walk him, we walk him. At least this gives us a shot at a double play to get out of this.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Pence. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Chris Young will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. That evens it up, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Giants 0. Brock Holt will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
Brandon Crawford will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
And he misses again, 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Batting 6, third baseman.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 6 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Brandon Belt steps. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And right there for it is Young for route number 2.
Now, if you're a pitcher, you have to love pitching at this place. And you've got a cool night here, making the air a little heavy. And this ball just has 0 carry to it.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in is the center fielder, Gregor Blanco. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Grounded to the right, reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Roenis Elias set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know, it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Pence at the track. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. And he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Into the box, David Ortiz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blanco giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third, here's Bradley in full flight. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, make it 2-0 now. He comes through with the clutch 2-out triple there to plate their second run of the ball game.
Striding into the box, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Matt Cain digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Matt Cain.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in on it is Castillo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Joe Panic. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right side hit hard. Holt takes it in. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder,
His first at bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Three and 0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
2 out, nobody on. And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Buster Posey will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's 2 walks now here in this third inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Hunter Pence stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here comes the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Brock Holt is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Kane has his target. First pitch on its way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. This one's flared toward left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Rusney Castillo waits on deck. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on deck circle.
Stepping in now, Rusney Castillo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Brandon Crawford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Young, still going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy.
As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. That last home run, officially 406 feet. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Swihart scoops it up. Throw on to.
Nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Not something you see out of him all that often. Just his second triple of the year, but this was good base running awareness to take the extra base.
So striding in, Gregor Blanco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 1 out and a runner on third. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Ground ball left side. There's Sandoval. Throw to the plate, and the runner will be tagged out at the plate, so a costly decision there.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing.
Keeping him close.
Into the box, Matt Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Giants 1. Chris Young heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Chris Young.
Cain gets the sign. Here it comes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Hence, ranging back, he gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
In now, Roenis Elias, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And he's thinking, hey, I get 1, maybe 2 chances a year to swing the bat. I'm going to get my money's worth.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a hard liner toward short. Underhanded flip. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. They lead it 2-1. Joe Panik will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Up next for
Well,
the Giants.
usually when you get guys to pop up, means that you've got him off balance, and he's been able to mix things up all night long.
Angel Pagan stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. In tied at 93, ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And that misses for ball 4.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Buster Posey stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. Holt for 1. On to Ortiz, and it's a double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. David Ortiz will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the sixth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Right back at it now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here, 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
Into the seats, 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here it comes on 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They still lead it 2-1. Hunter Pence will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called, and a questionable first out of the inning.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Matt Duffy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And he'll snap one over to first. Just keeping him close. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw by Young will not be in time. He's in there at third.
Well, you know, he's shaking his head a little bit there down at first base. He knows he got a gift base hit right there. All this is a little looper. It barely even reaches the outfield grass. I don't even think it bent the grass when it hit the ground. but it's good enough to sneak by those two middle infielders and into center field for a hit.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Brandon Belt is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Trying to hold the lead. Drilled to the right side. And a base hit as that'll bring in the tying run, and the Giants have come back to even up the ball game.
Nice job right there, hitting with the runner in scoring position. He just gets out in front and yanks this ball right through the hole. And that'll score that runner easily from third base.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Tommy Lane will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away.
Tommy Lane.
Gregor Blanco will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. Two strikes.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit in the air to right field. Castillo moves over. He hauls it 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with two outs.
Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat and loosen up here as he'll bat for the pitcher Kane here.
Kelby Tomlinson.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Runners on first and third, two away. Lofted in the air out to right field. Castillo posts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the one. Seventh inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Back here in San Francisco, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the seventh. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
Blake Swihart will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence has a read on it, one away.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up his routine flyouts.
Rusney Castillo ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. One out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And Pence will have to hurry this back in off the wall.
Now batting.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Here's Chris Young as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. One and one, here it is. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
And when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitch you're just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there, as this is in there at the letters.
Hanley Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Duffy has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Carson Smith will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Carson Smith.
Into the box, Joe Panik. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Left side. Sandoval has it. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, Angel Pagan.
Settling in now, Angel Pagan. He drew a walk his first time up.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castillo moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hunter Pence would be next. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Payoff pitch on its way. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First delivery to him on the way. Tap foul at home plate. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Anthony Varvaro will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
2 down, runners at first and second. High in the air out to center field. Young is there. And that's the 3rd out. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The first baseman, number 34.
David Ortiz will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on, and it's the veteran lefty, Javier Lopez.
Javier Lopez.
Pablo Sandoval will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play.
Yep, they're able to get that force at second base, but that's it. So meanwhile, that go-ahead run gets to move up 90 feet. He's now standing on third.
Here's Brock Holt now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Boston strands a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
The first baseman.
With that base hit, he presents the go-ahead run down there at first base. And boy, he is fired up. Look at that emotion.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. From the stretch. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle, because we know he can hurt you.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly. Relay to first, and Belt is gone. It's a double play.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder, Gregor Blanco.
Denard Span will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Span.
Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now if the Giants start to think about pinch hitting possibilities, here's what they have remaining on their bench. Connor Gillespie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Connor Gillespie.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping an eye on him.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
0-1 count. Here it comes. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Runner back safely. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants leave 1. Score remains 2-2.
Now playing center field, number 2.
Hunter Strickland will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half.
Strickland.
Blake Swihart will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Blake Swihart.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pagan on the move and reined in 1 away.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Rusney Castillo steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud line out.
Here's Chris Young. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up, and we are tied 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Koji Uehara will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Number 19, Koji Uehara. Now playing right field and batting in the 9th spot.
Joe Panic will step in, a ground out victim as last time. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Uehara's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
On the ground to the right side. Ortiz is up with it. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tozawa. Angel Pagan comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Ready with the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And now this is swung on and missed. And Pagan is a strikeout victim here. 1 away.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Buster Posey has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement. And then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Joe Kelly will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings.
Joe Kelly.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Deep breath time out there on the mound now. And this crowd, well, they're definitely making things tough on him out there.
Well, here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Brandon Crawford readies for a big at-bat here. All he needs is a fly ball to bring home that winning run at third.
Yeah, and you know that he wants to drive this one deep if possible and just end it right now. But, hey, a seeing-eye grounder would work, too.
Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. The second for one, on to Ortiz, and it's a double play, inning over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in, Brennan Bosch. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sox, the right fielder, number 31, Brennan Bosch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, now we're going to take a look at the location of the last 2 pitches on show track. The 1-1 pitch is right at the knees. That's perfect. And then he gets them to go just a little bit lower on the 1-2, and he swings right over the top of it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Well, 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Crawford's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
3-2.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
David Ortiz stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pagan on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Matt Duffy steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Now the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9. Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bradley sprinting after it, and it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Two and two count. Here it comes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Holt backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Into the box now, Denard Span. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Pablo Sandoval comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. To short, hit hard, and that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Brock Holt stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. You know, when he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. You know, he had no chance of that working out well for him.
Now in the box, Blake Swihart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. On the ground to short. Could this be two? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. It's getting late. One run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. Travis Shaw is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 47.
Jarrett Parker is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two-one pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, and here in extra innings, you just need one little spark. Something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once. So they need to take advantage of this.
Joe Panik steps in looking for his third hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Bradley is there. Makes the play. One away.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, ooh. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Angel Pagan digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
And he won't go down and get that one, so he's in front now, 3-0. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Yeah, that's maybe a borderline strike at best. And he's not too happy with that call, and I don't blame him.
Three and 2 now.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Buster Posey digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And Ortiz will just take this one over to first by himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains dead. George Cantos will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
70, George Cantos.
Ryan Hennigan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ryan Hennigan.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Belt has it, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Digging in, Chris Young. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Brennan Bosch is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Line softly toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And that misses, ball 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Skied into straightaway right. Pence giving chase. And that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Craig Kimbrell will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Craig Kimbrell.
Hunter Pence will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Kimbrell pauses. 2-0 on its way. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he takes ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. Just takes off on you.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. Matt Duffy waits on deck. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
That's a good at-bat there. But sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Ready now, Matt Duffy. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
First baseman, number 9.
Brandon Belt will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. to 2
down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Ball 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the Giants will walk off winners.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire. And sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 4-2. Good night from San Francisco.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.